Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Grub Buds. Of course, I am your host with the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen, and as always, I'm joined by a whole litany of characters, but I only need to introduce one. Notice the throat is the Z Vincent Guthrie. That's right, because I'm only introducing people who are followed by Slim Jim today.
Goddamn.
Sorry, guys. If you're followed by Slim Jim on Twitter, you guys can get introduced. But until then, sorry guys.
I'm okay.
It's just me and Vincent. Welcome everybody in to another episode of the Grub Buds. Grub Buds number 90.
90. Wow.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
I didn't check.
Allegedly.
I'm going off of Joe's.
If it's wrong, blame Joe.
Yeah, if it's wrong, blame Joe.
Did you just say supposedly?
If you've clicked on this and it says Grub Buds 89,
Because
and I just said
supposedly
Grub Buds
doesn't
90,
make sense in this context.
definitely tweet at BootyBoy, BOUTTEBOY on Twitter and tell him that he is silly.
But to be fair, why would you want to tweet at someone who's not followed by Slim Jim?
Yeah, I know. I only tweet and respond to people who've been followed by Slim Jim. So
Don't worry. They don't have to tweet at me. I was 100% correct.
What?
Because 89 was Wingstop.
Oh, he nailed it.
Last week. I was absolutely 100% correct.
Wings, stop on my balls, please.
All right. That being said, welcome everybody to another episode of the Grub
Welcome
Buds.
back,
Come on,
Vincent.
man.
It is officially fall.
Can I
You know what that means?
What?
Can I have some of that?
Yeah.
Time to fall for some bitches.
Good luck.
No.
While Joe drinks his McDonald's Coke. Joe,
That's-
do you know why McDonald's Coke tastes so good?
Well, you've said this 87 times.
It comes in a stainless steel keg instead of a plastic bag like all other basic bitch syrups.
That is true.
Well,
Also,
you know
I
what?
believe technically also the water is cold and the ice does something specific too. There's
Truman,
actually like 4 different
If
things.
you care about the tanks that stuff
Supposedly.
comes in, then boy, I have a beer for you.
Tank 7?
Rolling Rock. From
Oh.
the glass-lined tanks of Old Latrobe.
Oh, I
Truman.
really don't care.
You've never
But
heard...
McDonald's Coke does taste different. You can't
good,
argue that
it's good.
McDonald's Coke doesn't taste
I will
different.
tell you that having worked at fast food restaurants and having had to load the bags of soda syrup, it is a bit weird.
And it looks gross.
It's a rather bit weird in it, bro.
And also, like, isn't like every beverage, like when we talk about beers or wines, a lot of it really does come down to what it is stored in. Oh my
Yeah.
god, sorry. Oh my god,
Yeah.
the audio levels are going to be all over the place right
Oh,
then.
yikes.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's
wow.
messing it up.
We're going to call it that good. Okay. But all that to be
I
said,
see you updated
today
OBS.
we are what?
I see you've updated OBS.
I did update OBS. I hate this.
Yeah.
What?
I
For
hate what it looks
Oh,
like.
the
This is what it looks like
roundy
now. I
edges.
don't know
It's
why.
taken me a while to get used to it. And also, like the first
frustrating
week or
as fuck.
two, the update came out. It was not compatible with Stream Deck. And so I just kind of fucked myself.
Well, and I wonder if that's why the audio fucked up. If you guys are on patreon.com/opendisaster, you guys are getting all of our bonus episodes. And I had to record Steam vs. Machine, and my audio on OBS, when I went to go hit record or stream, it just fucked up.
So you're basically telling me that all the times that I keep hitting later on OBS, I should still hit later and
Yes.
not update?
Yeah, don't fucking do this update.
All right.
Yeah.
It's
Thankfully,
the first one on the
It's a
like
new,
Switch.
It's a new version.
So you've got to wait
Thankfully,
for
the morning
next
I went live for the TwitchConathon, Stream Deck had put out an update that was compatible with OBS 28. I was like, thank fucking God. Because having to do a 5-day marathon stream without a Stream Deck would have been awful.
Yeah, this is
Shout out to people who
28.0.1.
tuned in to Vincent's TwitchConathon.
There it
The
is.
Ratatouille was honestly fire. That shit was so good.
Sugandis.
The Sugandis.
What a game. Who drinks McDonald's Coke? It's all about that Sprite. That is true. It is about the angry water that is
Okay,
McDonald's
listen,
Sprite.
Everyone talks
I will
about
once
McDonald's
again
Sprite.
remind you that it was your girlfriend that ordered that. So
I know. McDonald's. She normally does get
Okay,
McDonald's
listen, I'm
Sprite,
here to tell
actually.
you
That's actually
that
kinda crazy.
McDonald's Coke is not comparable to McDonald's Sprite.
Which one's better?
Coke.
Sprite.
Coke, not close. The McDonald's Sprite is very, very good. It beats a lot of soda.
They're both very good.
McDonald's Coke is transcendent.
McDonald's sodas in general are just better. I'll say it.
Do they all come in cakes?
No,
No.
but
Which McDonald's has a
but-
deal with Coke. So like back in like the early thousands or late 90s, when Coke was first partnered with McDonald's, their
Produce
slogan
Lord wanted you to know that you were so wrong. By the way,
about no, okay, well he's wrong
About Coke being
Anyway,
about
better.
Coke and Sprite. Yes, sorry.
he's tripping. But Coke did a campaign with McDonald's, and it was like Coke better at McDonald's.
Yeah.
when they started there.
Right, but there's also like they do like combine the syrup when the water's cold or something. I've read about this. There's
Yeah,
like 3
so
or 4 different
They
things.
refrigerate the syrup in the tank.
Yes, but I imagine they do that with the other syrups as well. I assume they also go in the refrigerator.
Nope.
Coke is the only one.
Is that really true?
Coke is special.
Soda syrup is straight up room temperature, and then it gets blasted with the cold water from your thing.
But at McDonald's, do the rest of them?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Because all of it tastes better.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Dr. Pepper tastes better at McDonald's when compared to like Taco Bell. You know what? Maybe that's a Grub Buds episode. Maybe we go and get like McDonald's Coke and like Taco Bell Coke. And
all right.
McDonald's Dr. Pepper and Taco Bell Dr. Pepper.
All right.
I just have one question, Truman.
What?
What are we doing on this episode of Grub Buds?
Oh, on this episode of Grub Buds, it's officially fall. I think I might have already said those words.
Yes.
But it is officially fall. And
then
today
I said you can fall for some bitches. It's every time. It's funny the second time.
Okay. And today we are drinking Oktoberfest beers. That's right. We've got 3 Oktoberfest beers. We've got the local, Boulevard, Bob's 47, Oktoberfest. We've got the king of Oktoberfest, Samuel Adams. And we also have a ringer, Shinerbach.
Have you guys had any of these before?
No.
I had this one on the Boulevard tour like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, because I've had 2 of these 3.
Have you not had this one?
I have actually had that one. I've had those
Then
2.
you haven't had the Shiner.
Not had the Shiner.
I don't think anybody's had the Shiner.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be hard to beat the Sam Adams. Sam Adams is very good.
My bet is that Joe has not had any of these.
That's an easy bet.
Joe
Damn, I
doesn't
know
like
that.
beer.
Damn, I
Truman.
fucking
Do
knocked
not
that one out of the
do
park.
not take that bet. I
Well-
have not had any of these.
Well, Joe, we're working him into the beer scene. We're working him in.
Yeah.
We're providing with cold and free beer. Good start. Good start.
That's fair. Well, it's going to be fairly cold.
Well, I mean, that is my
but
favorite
again,
beer.
Oktoberfest beer doesn't have to be ice cold.
Why don't we just put it in the fridge when we're...
There's really no room for 6 beers in either of these fridges.
If I drink a warm beer, I'm going to lose my mind.
This is not that warm. It'll be fine. It's also Oktoberfest. It's supposed to be fairly
No,
room
that's not
temp-ish.
true.
That is true.
I will say
you
I
wanna taste
voted
the beer
for
or
pumpkin
not?
beer while we were in the store, and Truman told me to fuck off.
No, Vincent and me in the car talked about how good of an idea this episode was. I hate you. I hate you for throwing me under the bus here.
All right, let's get
God
started,
damn it.
though. Come on.
Wait, before we do that, shout out to our patrons. Sky Park, Skylar Park, and Picaro.
Oh, yeah.
Big shout out. Wait,
Yeah.
let me double check and make sure we didn't add any. I imagine I would have
Truman
noticed it come
snubbing.
across. Yeah, imagine if we just like snubbed
Easy
everyone.
Baconator in
All,
you know what's very
all
funny?
tens
Nope,
of tens
still
of
just
our
the 2.
fans.
Since we've launched the Patreon, I have had 2 people try and hack my Patreon account. I've gotten like emails and was like, "Did you try to sign into Patreon?" I was like, "I haven't." And it's crazy that I've gone like 5-ish years since, because I like used Patreon a couple months ago when it was for Philip DeFranco, actually, like when he first launched his, when he went independent. And so I just hadn't used it since then. And so since we've launched ours, 2 people have tried to get into my Patreon, which is interesting.
That is interesting. Okay. That being said, I think we should start off.
Start with the classic.
Let's start off with the Sam Adams. Absolutely. I think we're gonna need a bottle opener.
I have it.
Do you?
You think
Is it a good one?
You think a beer enjoyer wouldn't have an opener on his
Yeah, but
keys?
half
I was
the
like,
time
I don't carry my
these
keys with me
suck
anymore.
so much dick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you fucking struggled on that first one. I saw you fucking slip on it.
I just missed.
That's right, because it sucks.
Dang, that's crazy.
sucks.
Man, it's terrible. 2 for 2 on first time.
That was 1 for 2.
I didn't get it on there properly the first time.
That's called 1 for 2, Owen.
I don't know how to bring this up. I would like an entire beer.
Well, then somebody else has to drink an entire beer.
Why?
I'll drink an entire beer.
No, I'll drink.
Nope, I'm drinking that beer.
Well, I
I like
guess-
this beer.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll switch it around. All right.
So
It'll
they
probably
don't
move
get
around
cups.
as we go. All right.
Oh, fuck, why do we do this one first? Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Because it's the original.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's. I have actually no idea how to gauge.
So
how much
Sam
should be
Adams
getting poured into this.
was actually founded in October, and that's why we celebrate October.
Shut up, Vincent.
I hate you. Let's see. Let's see how the pour goes.
I'm pretty sure you fucked it.
And we celebrate Oktoberfest in August because October used to be the 8th month of the year.
I'm pretty sure you can get your shit fucked, Joe. That is an amazing pour.
That's an 1/8 inch of difference right there.
I've
Yeah,
heard
it's-
an eighth of an inch is a lot.
Oh yeah.
Huge. I've heard.
5
a
and an
big,
eighth?
big difference. Huge difference.
Oh, so
I just
so
love
much-
the
so-
color
so
of this,
different.
dude. It's so fun.
That's a good color.
Yeah, have you gotten? You never grabbed Vincent his beer.
Don't
You
worry.
just sat there. He went, "I would like a whole beer," and you went, "All right, fuck you then."
Wait, let's see if Owen can go 2 for 3.
Truman, it's 3 for 3.
It's not 3 for 3. because
Typing
you fucking
sandwich and fat fingering the space bar doesn't mean the keyboard doesn't work.
You missed. It does mean that it's a lower. If you fat finger it, it
He's
does
3
mean
for 4 on his
that it's a
bottle
low-
opens.
lower-
Okay, let's
lower
just
quality.
call it that.
I'll give him 3 for 4. That's
3 for
fine.
4,
3 for 4 on
absolutely.
his bottle
You guys
opens.
fucking cringe.
Well, I was gonna say saying 2 for 3 is cringe, but I have no idea how to pour beer. I
Carefully.
normally just drink from the bottle.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I realized.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
soon as-
that's actually not that bad.
okay,
That was seriously why I
started
said-
Okay,
They're
now
like-
slosh it from here on out. Unironically, not joking.
Slosh.
Yeah, you want a little bit of head. Yeah,
That's like almost
That's
a
a good
perfect
beer.
pour there, Vincent.
that's a good pour. Here, show the camera. Show the camera, Vincent.
How does he do it?
Can somebody close the blinds? We left the blinds.
But yeah,
open,
so
the
like
entire
you would
time.
want to slosh it a little bit more than that, but that's a very good pour.
There we go. That'll help. That'll help our lighting. All right. Let's get everybody's
this
initial
will-
thoughts on this one.
It's a great
Owen,
beer.
did you already drink it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, well, I hate you. All
I
right.
love this beer. You went over there after I poured a beer. I'm just gonna look at it.
It's solid.
They call me Tim the way I be
When-
drinking this beer.
When I think of Sam Adams, I do think of the Oktoberfest, to be honest. I can't.
I don't get Sam Adams at any other time.
Yes, and I'll never forget that I had the one I had at Fats in Manhattan that tasted like beef jerky. I don't know what Sam Adams it was. It was awful. It tastes like beef jerky.
I feel like that would make it good.
You didn't do an
It
Irish
did not
jig.
make it
You didn't
good,
do an
no.
Irish jig after you drank it.
Maybe that was it.
Did you ship off to Boston?
Nope. Oh.
Bastard.
I will say this does smell awful. It smells like cardboard.
Well, you shouldn't smell beer, so.
It's
Well,
hard not
I
to.
shouldn't taste this beer either.
Kind of.
Don't get me wrong. The taste is fine, quite good even.
Yeah.
But
This is not.
when I have to fucking put my nose in the cup to be able to fucking drink it, I'm like, oh, that's
You don't like the
very
smell?
no. It smells like cardboard.
Interesting.
Smells like a beer.
Because beer has a very distinct beer
Oh,
smell.
and did
in
you
my
know the beer smells like cardboard?
I would argue that regular beer does not.
TIL, Joe. Oh, also, I listened to a couple of our clips. How come
Yes.
you guys didn't tell me I was speaking so fucking fast
What, here?
on the pod? I listened to the last couple episodes, and I'm like sprinting through my words like I'm Usain in the 100.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I listen to Dom, That's True, I put it on 1.25 times speed, and it sounds like a normal podcast. I don't know if I just speak slowly in like I have too many pauses or what it is, but I legit just put it on 1.25 speed. Sounds normal.
Well, you
I'm
should
like,
you
damn.
should
I
speak
don't
at
know, Truman.
0.75 speed so you stop that. stutter.
I'd like to remind you, Truman, that I don't know if you remember this far back, but when we did the promotion for Dom That's True, it was like you were talking at half speed. Like the original promotional video.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Owen.
Yeah, I'm like, Truman, dude, you don't talk like that.
It's hard. It's hard to read fucking scripts, man. I'll tell you.
Well, yeah, I was listening
Well,
to
you
Pat
just suck at that in
McAfee, and he
general.
definitely talks faster in person from all the videos of like the candid videos I've seen. But
Yeah.
like on his pod,
Yeah,
they're
because
like slowing it down,
yeah, you know,
bringing
it's
it out.
because we're thinking about the words we're saying, Owen.
Y'all do that.
That's why
I, was,
you're. Owen
I
is his
do
constant
quite
stream
a
of-
bit of content. I have not once scripted a single video that I've done on stream. Obviously, my edited YouTube videos are on like sitting there talking at the camera or like
Right.
kind of scripted.
I mean, that's what we did for promotional.
Well, you like script out a lot of Dom That Trues. You have like
I have an
Facts ready.
outline that is different than a script.
We have a topic list we want to hit.
Yeah, it's how you're supposed to give speeches once
If you
you're
want
like
to call that a script, that is a rough script. That is
Yeah,
the
that
roughest
is-
script.
Once you're
There
like a
is
motivational
points.
speaker, you're like, I'm going to touch this, this, and this.
we have time frames that we try to hit. But yeah, as you
What are
get
you
more
touching?
confident giving speeches, you should just have an outline that you're just telling stories as you go.
Yeah.
Actually, still having the headphones on, wow, I felt totally disconnected. Wow, I'm feeling great now. Sorry.
were you getting like speech jammered that entire time?
Yes.
I wasn't getting
Okay.
speech jammered, but I was just like, I have no range of how loud I'm talking and how much I'm talking to you guys, or like whatever you guys said
yeah.
across, I didn't hear it at all.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
no
that's me
idea.
at
Oh,
work.
dude, I did whisper that
Yeah,
like on
but
purpose.
still, but
Yeah, I have my headphones in at work because my workspace is 81 decibels, which I don't know if you guys know this.
Which
but
is
that's
right
like-
on the start of damaging your
very
hearing.
loud,
It's
actually. Yeah.
loud as a restaurant, so I keep my headphones in my ears to not go deaf. But yeah, I'll just like hear people talking. I'm like, damn, all of us are literally yelling out here.
All right, let's get into the first weird news story as we enjoy our Samuel Adams Oktoberfest.
Enjoy.
Yeah, we're gonna. Are you not enjoying
Grow up,
it?
Joe.
No, I refuse.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's get into the first weird news story. Of course, if you want to see this weird news story a little early, you guys can head over to twitter.com/disasteropen. If you guys were hoping to
Oh, I
catch
got
this
this.
just a little early.
This is definitely dude giving monkey a haircut. That's what this looks like.
I almost tweeted out, I almost replied with what I wanted my guest to be, but then I didn't.
You should have just replied. You should have done that.
Guessed early.
Guessed early.
Cringe.
Would have been crazy. Owen guy gives monkey haircut. Joe.
Truman, this is definitely North Korea is barcoding babies. That's definitely somebody holding a barcode scanner.
Oh,
Dude, what if Joe just sniped it?
that would be
insane.
crazy.
This is actually man spotted receiving haircut at soccer game.
Soccer game.
Interesting.
Man spotted getting head at soccer game.
All right.
That's just any given.
Your options are
Man U game.
new world record set for most haircuts given while getting your haircut. Man arrested in middle of haircut after police discover arm hanging out of car.
Oh.
Men kicked out for giving haircuts during U.S. Open tennis match. Or man pays $1,000 for getting tattoo of his favorite hairstylist.
It's number 3. Locking it in, sending it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, considering my guess was basically number 3, I would also like to lock in number
Yes.
3. But just let it be known that
Okay.
Owen's the bandwagon here.
Okay.
Even though he guessed first, he's the bandwagon.
Truman, I would like you to explain what you mean by most haircuts given while getting your haircut.
It's
It's pretty self-explanatory.
The guy was
I'm
cutting
getting
hair
a
while
haircut,
getting
and then
his
I'm also
haircut.
cutting somebody's hair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That shit's insane. I love that as an answer.
Yes.
Well, given the random flying arm at the top, I have been led astray by these, but in an effort to not be on the bandwagon, I'm going B.
Now, I have now been on the other side of the table because for the TwitchConathon, we made like a
Yes.
10-question quiz of just doing these with the AI images. One of the best things to do is just find something in the image completely unrelated and make an entire prompt about it. Our first one, I did you guys might remember the story of the man who divorced his wife for cooking too many instant noodles.
Yes.
I just typed that in, and for some reason there was like an onion off to the side, and so I did a fucking fake prompt about onions, and I baited 2 people with it.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah.
Now I've
I
been on
watched
the other
it.
side. I know how the process works now.
Oh, don't worry. I will 100% take this hook, line, and sinker.
100%.
So why did you think it's the U.S. Open thing?
Because the background looks suspiciously U.S. Open blue.
It does look suspiciously U.S. Open blue. It is the U.S. Open tennis match.
It is?
This
Okay.
is actually a fairly popular story. I was worried, and I will say I think Vinznet had. You kind of got a little bit of a. I don't know. I wish I wouldn't have said what I said to you in the car, where I was like, I'm worried about Owen knowing the weird news story because it has something to do with sports.
Oh no, you
And-
said you're afraid. Oh, you were like, there's a pretty popular one that you guys might know. I think Owen might know it more than anyone. I was like, oh, so it's about sports. And then he was like, well, I wouldn't say that. I was like, oh, okay.
So yeah, so
We
this
got him.
was
But to
actually
be fair, I thought about the dude getting his haircut at a sports thing when I saw it on Twitter last night.
Yeah,
That's almost what I tweeted.
I
out
hadn't
last
seen
night.
this, but
Yeah.
legit, I guessed it because of the U.S. Open blue. Because I know that the U.S. Open has those blue seats. They're like iconic. So
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, that was a. I would agree with you there. Yeah, so the
That's
guy was
so
just
funny.
getting his hair cut, and they removed him. Somebody said it was Gideon, but I think they were trolling. But this. So if you guys know anything actually about this tennis player, Nick
Kyrgios.
Kyrgios, yeah, he's actually a bit of a memer, a little bit, and he's kind of like.
He's kind of like the.
I don't-
I don't know if you guys. This is going to be a terrible call out, but Truman will know what I'm talking about. The Daniel Negreanu of tennis. Kind of like a jokester. Kind of doesn't take it too seriously. Kind of pisses some people off.
Sort of,
then
yes.
does
I would
good.
say that is fair, but also I would
Also-
say it's also like Aiden Ross viewers are big fans of these guys, if that makes sense. For maybe Twitch people. So
I was like,
one
I've
that
gotten
Vincent
both
wouldn't
of the
understand it.
references. I'm fucking. It makes perfect sense.
I got the first one. The second one's a little bit lost.
You watch professional poker, Vincent?
He did a couple of streams with like Ludwig in them, so like I know of him, and he was also I think he did Puck Jams.
Aiden
Daniel
Ross.
Negreanu did?
Yeah.
That's a very him thing to do.
Aiden Ross is the side of Twitch that we are just nowhere close
That's
to.
that's the Call of Duty side, right?
They call themselves the W side. It's just like they like don't play games at all. Really, they just like hang out and like it's kind of like
Content
drama
house?
frogs.
It's the one that like Little Yachty will go on, or like it'll be like Drake went on Aiden Ross.
Oh, is it the one that
Or, like, Andrew
that
Tate was on
Logan
his-
Paul is randomly showing up on his streams?
Probably.
He probably.
I
has,
would assume he has.
That's
I
one of
couldn't
those-
confirm whether he has
He
or
just
not. It sounds like someone who would.
they just have guys that are like all in that same niche of
I don't know, not my
you
thing.
know on the Twitter
Yeah.
accounts that you
Just
see
not
that,
us.
that
I'm a
comment,
streamer, not a viewer. I do not watch Twitch.
that comment L plus ratio on like the Chiefs posting their win account, their win post, and somebody
So
be like
that's
L
why-
plus ratio plus Mahomes is bad. Those guys would probably watch Aiden Ross if I had to explain it to
Okay,
you.
okay, that's you're making sense.
Now we're all
you're making sense. Okay,
We're putting it all together.
okay, yeah, but what happened to Kyrgios?
No, these guys they were fans of Kyrgios. They were getting haircuts, and so we do a little bit of trolling, as they say. And we're getting the haircut right in the middle of the U.S. Open match. So they removed them. I don't, there's no rules against it, but it's one of those things where they could still just remove you for it.
It's like, hey, come on, man.
To be
I
fair,
will say maybe Dolly Mini racist. Switched.
Okay.
Automatically filled in with white guys.
also, dude, we have 85 tokens left of Dolly 2 if you want some.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, because for the one I did like the fancy version that you have to like pay for. The lowest you could buy is 15, but you get 115 generations, and we got ours done in like 20 or 30, so we still have like 80 left. I'm like, this is so many.
Yeah, it's just too much pressure. It's a lot of pressure to be like to have money on it. Me typing in the right list of things.
Can we type in a Big Weld one? I want to see if it nails Big Weld.
We can do that.
Like Big Weld in the back rooms.
Trail cam footage of Big Weld in the back rooms.
That's funny.
Trail cam footage of Big Weld is a fucking great one.
Polaroid photo. Polaroid black and white photo of Big Weld in the back rooms.
Big Weld at what was that one concert in the 60s that everyone went
Woodstock?
to?
Woodstock?
Big Weld at Woodstock would be pretty funny. Because it would be a sea of people and you would just see Big Weld.
Big Weld.
Yes. All right, fair enough. So yeah, it was
Nice,
U.S.
nice.
Open.
Okay.
Man gets U.S. Open haircut.
That's so funny that I literally the only reason I guessed that it was because of the blue. I'm not
Yep.
even joking.
I like that Truman thought that I got it because of our car conversation, but I literally actually just binged it last night.
All right, you guys ready to rank this?
Yep. I've got to go first. I will say it's a good beer.
Yeah.
I could have a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's fairly heavy, but so are a lot of Oktoberfest. But if I'm drinking around the fire, I don't know if I could chug them. I was chugging that.
Yeah, that was not great, what I just did there.
It's
But-
supposed to be hearty but smooth.
These are not the kind of beers that you have at a party. This is kind of beers that you have at dinner because it's on tap at Buffalo Wild Wings and you want to feel a little fancy by getting something on draft.
And you can
I'd
use
like- I'd
promo
like to-
code GRUBBUDS for 20% off at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, you should try it for sure. Best they
yeah,
can say is no, who knows? Maybe they are sponsoring us. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't tell you I booked us
Some
for
free class.
I will tell you, Truman. This is not a beer to get at a rager.
No.
But this is I would drink this beer at a party.
Oh yeah, like
I-
in my adult life now that I have like adult parties where you
Yeah,
go
like
over
dinner
and
parties or
somebody's
something?
like, "Hey,
Hell
you
yeah.
want to play board
So,
games?" It's like, "Sure."
You wouldn't do this in my house though.
Yeah. No. Yeah, at your house, no. If I were going to one of Tina's friends, or
yeah.
mostly Tina, they're all of our
So
friends.
this isn't your beer
But
pong drink of
Tina's
choice.
friends' houses, I would bring the Oktoberfest for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Hashtag adults.
Nice. That's great. I'll keep having fun though.
You're an adult too, sort
It's
of.
like I never
sometimes,
graduated
whenever you want
college.
to.
Don't
I can
worry
make my
about
own
it.
decisions.
Yeah, sure.
That was a good one.
All right. What's your rating?
Yeah, sure. We're living the same life.
Facts. King.
You know what? But we show up to the same bar to watch the same sports at the same time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No cap on a
We
stat.
come to
Maybe
this place
Thursday, Mr. P's.
for
Maybe.
magic.
Oh yeah. No, that's what I was saying.
Maybe.
I'm already there.
Hold on, let me ask my supervisor. Tina, you want to go to Mr. P's on Thursday to watch the game?
Why not?
Uh-oh.
No, I want to hear it.
We've been to Mr. P every weekend for like 4 weeks.
We have been to Mr. P's a lot.
You guys are going there when I'm not there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we went to Mr. P's with her mom, with her parents to watch the K-State game, because it was on ESPN Plus and they said they would have it, and they lied to us, and I had to put it on my ESPN Plus onto the TV. I had to log into the ESPN account.
Wait, they
on,
let you do it,
on
though?
the TV? Yeah, they gave me the remote and they let me sign in.
One,
No, we didn't say that. But
that's very funny. Two, it's insane because like it makes sense that we go to Mr. Peace given like proximity. It's insane that you guys would drive all the way just to go to Mr. Peace.
It's a solid bar that we can trust to have K-State in the right atmosphere and to not be too packed. That's like
Not be too packed is a good
the
reason
one,
to go.
Like the one Thursday night game we went to,
Yeah.
where they, we went to like 4 of the peanuts and they turned us away and we had to end up at some
Yeah,
random.
it is
sports
kind of
bar.
crazy because like you can pull up at game time at Pease and have a seat for a Chiefs game, which is like
We were close though. I will say that it was packed when I walked in
Oh,
at
it was full.
3:15 on.
but not nearly as packed as Pease.
But it's a great atmosphere.
So you
But it's a great
motherfuckers
atmosphere.
should invite me to these things.
You were streaming. We were.
Yeah, I
gonna
mean, to be fair, yeah, this
I
last
asked Owen. I was
Sunday
like,
makes sense why it wasn't
yeah.
there.
When I was talking to Owen, I was like, oh, you should have. I was like, I think I said the words like, you should have invited Vincent. Or I was like, I was gonna say you should almost have invited Vincent, but I realized he was streaming. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, nah, he's streaming.
I'm so mad we went till 2 a.m. last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
And I did do 4 shots.
I heard your karaoke at midnight. That was fun. But yeah,
You know, there's some of the dip left, right? Is that what you're eating? The chive dip, the rosemary. Dip?
Truman.
Sorry, the lemon rosemary dip.
Anyway, about
Rank
this ranking.
that beer.
Yeah, sorry. I know.
beer.
Just, well, we're all over the place here.
Okay, I'm ready to rank this beer. 85.
85. It's a beer.
No, it's not a beer.
72
it's
is the it's a.
It's a
sorry.
beer would be a
yeah, 72. 85 is a beer that I get seasonally. I get this beer every year. I like it a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah, I
I don't
enjoy
think
this.
I've ever seen you drink this beer.
That's because I drink it by myself in my house.
He doesn't take it to
Because
parties.
it's
Yeah, 'cause it's not a party beer.
It's not a party beer. Not the way that I like.
I don't know if you knew this, Truman, but it's
Not
really a party
the
beer.
way that I like to party.
I don't know, but given that the rest of us have finished it, what's up with you, dog?
I'm just sipping through it. Sorry, I have to read the weird news and lead the show. Sorry, I just don't have a lot of time for sipping beer.
Brian Shepard here.
Yeah.
I will
All
say
right,
that is the one downside of doing a full beer when it's this type of beer. I was like, oh
Yeah.
god, I do need to get
Good
through
luck.
this at like an amount of pace, don't I? Because I was enjoying just like sipping on it, and then I was like, oh wait, I need to have like this much done before we can. start
Also,
the next
my
one.
reduced nasal capacity is making it hard to chug things.
I was like, me and you are in the same boat right now.
Hashtag small.
I've got a little
nose
nasal
idiot.
spray if you want to do it.
Big nose.
Is
gang.
it
Big
the
nose
steroid
gang.
one that I'll have to go on remission for.
Yeah, but I have a deviated septum, so I really ain't
Good
sniffing
stuff,
much.
though, man. Shit.
I don't know what
I
that
would
means.
definitely take some.
It
My
clears
nose
it
is
out so
crooked,
well.
so
Yeah. All right, Joe, give it a ranking then. Since I
Uh,
started.
I hate beer,
Yeah.
and this is definitely in the beer category.
Really, I feel like this would be an okay.
There
one.
are some beers I can drink. Boulevard Wheat, Blue Moon, Natter Days.
This is right in that.
No,
Yeah,
this is
this-
heavier and tastes worse.
I would say this is right because like I also am
This is
not a
right in the
huge fan
Boulevard
of.
Wheat.
All right, just rank it, Joe.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll look at Joe first.
It gets a
right?
55.
Damn.
Whoa.
That's fairly low.
Whoa, I'm interested to see how he goes with the
Time
other
to
one.
They're
do
all
the-
going to be this low.
Time to do
promise
the
you.
scores with beer, excluding Joe again. Okay.
I'm also not a huge fan of beers, but I do like lagers. That's like a pretty good go-to for me, and I assume these
This
are
is
like
more of a
mostly all
lager,
lagers.
yeah.
Because I hate stouts, and this one felt like it was borderline, like we were approaching
Yeah,
stout
no,
territory.
it's definitely
It's a
a.
lager.
It's supposed to be in the middle of a. It's more of a stouty lager, but it's still a lager. More
Yeah.
than it is a stout.
That being said, like I said, I was enjoying it when I was sipping it. When I had to chug it, it was actually pretty bad, and I'm not a fan of the smell because like I don't like Modelo. I don't mind the smell of it.
It's Modelo time.
Yeah, but like this, I did mind the smell. It was not good.
Okay.
So that's why he was like, "Oh, it smells like beer." I was like, "It doesn't. This smells worse than beer."
Interesting.
And like I guess like from the bottle it would have been fine, but like with the cup having to like have my nose in the cup,
Yeah.
I got the smell every time. I was like,
Oh,
oh.
damn.
Yeah, it was not great. But that being said, I'm in like, what did you give?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Truman's been stalling, so
Owen jumped
pass
the
it.
line, so we
I was like,
went
I'm
reverse.
probably at like 75, 76, just that area. But it's more than just a beer, but it's
5
not
or 6.
great.
We're not turning
We'll do
this into a
6.
200-point scale. Okay.
Let's give it 75.8.
1,000-point scale? Crazy? Or at least a 500-point scale?
Give your score, please.
This beer is solid. It's good. It's fine. I'm struggling of where to put it, to be honest. It's very solid. It really didn't taste October-y to me. I'm interested to see with the other Oktoberfest because I don't know what makes this a
So
Oktoberfest.
I was gonna say, what
Oktoberfest
does
is
make
I guess
an
it's more
Oktoberfest?
German style,
Oktoberfest is a
technically.
German style.
Yeah, that's
Oktoberfest
right.
is
Yeah.
you'll never believe this. It's a party in October in Germany, and so it's a lager. It's
Wow.
a German style lager. It's not supposed to taste pumpkin-y or anything. That's
Right.
that's a totally American phenomenon.
Right.
That's
Well,
hilarious.
pumpkin beer is its own
It's
separate
actually
thing.
the
that's not-
majority in September.
Yeah. Which
well,
is very fun.
right, but listen, I don't tell the Germans what to do.
This is true.
Last time we did that, bad things happened.
No one told that. No, that Joe. That's how bad.
The issue was nobody could tell them what to
Yeah,
do. That was
yes,
the
no
thing.
one did.
I had something and I forgot it, so ignore my I did.
Vincent can't.
Truman,
can't
what
avoid
is your
talking about
score?
Hitler on podcast.
Truman, what is
Sorry.
your score?
Sorry, no, I had to reference Vincent's LSF for it.
So if you want to go to the LSF YouTube channel and watch all of our podcasts and find which one you think was the one that was heavily edited to remove several talks about Hitler, leave a comment. We have a contest ongoing right now.
My score, I'd give this a 77. I think it's fine. It doesn't stand out to me. I'm interested to see what the other ones do. And 77 is a nice baseline where I can go a lot either way.
Sure,
honestly.
yeah. No, I just like this beer. I actually do get this every year.
Your own again? Yeah. All right. You want to split one?
man. No, I don't.
Oh, you do have to drive.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say.
Yes, it's fine.
yeah. He's got Dom that shirt after this. But
Oh,
also
yeah, these are twisties.
nice. German style lager. So it's basically
Good fucking luck, Joe. I
is
fucking
Dunkel the
nailed that
year-round
first one.
Oktoberfest beer? Is what I'm hearing.
Dunkel is a stout,
Is it?
I believe.
Dunkel is.
I don't think so because I love
don't
I don't
think
know a lot
Casey
about
Beer Co. is more German style in general.
Right.
I will say, and so technically, if
I would hope so. They spelled beer the German way.
Dunkel is German, so that's why you're saying it's Oktoberfest style or Oktoberfest style
Year-round. Yeah.
year round. Yeah, because it's German. Yeah,
German
that's
lager.
probably fair.
Yeah. Because Dunkel's also just very good. Dunkel's better than
Outgained
probably
Joe.
every beer we're gonna have tonight.
That's
think
just
so?
as good
That's
as
pretty
yours.
close. No, that's better. No, I
Dunkel-
did better than that.
Dunkel's probably my second favorite beer. First is obviously
This is a good pour,
Modelo
though.
Negra.
That's a
and
solid
then
beer.
You like Modelo Negro?
It's so good.
Nah.
Best beer. It
You
is
should
Modelo
tell
Fest.
you should tell Bryce that you like Dunkel though,
Yeah. I was Dunkel's
because
is like
Bryce always gets a Dunkel every time
Wait,
he goes to the
did
bar.
this.
Yeah, dude, Dunkel's good.
Yeah, we already cheers. Give me your thoughts, Owen. How are you feeling about Shiner? This is sorry, I didn't introduce this one.
Oh,
This
that's
one
worse.
is the Shiner Oktoberfest.
I got like no.
Very similar. Very similar.
Worse.
What's the alcohol content?
Ooh.
Every drop of Shiner is brewed in Shiner, Texas. Did
I
you
will
guys know
say,
that?
smells better. Significantly less cardboard in this one.
More alcohol.
Really?
Yep.
I'm getting more of that.
0.4% more alcohol.
More alcohol in this one?
Yep.
Interesting. Ooh.
Having looked at the alcohol content though, I will be splitting the next beer.
This one is weedier.
5% beer. Damn.
That's about the going
L
rate for
plus
beer.
Kansas plus ratio.
Miller Lite's like 4.5, 4.2.
Yeah, well, Miller Lite was made by the gods.
Oh.
I had a wild
No.
experience today. So, having been from Kansas City, Missouri, we all just get to spend all of our time dunking on Kansans.
Of course.
My Uber driver on my way home from work
Brother.
got to dunk on me for being from Missouri. I was like, oh no.
Oh, no.
I've never been the one who gets dunked on.
Why'd he dunk on you? What did he say?
She was just dunking on me for being from, yeah.
How presumptive of me.
How presumptive.
She was just dunking on you.
Oh, well, because I
Just
said.
in general,
Well,
L,
'cause-
L your clothes, L your shoes, L no hair, L from Missouri.
It was the Uber app wasn't working, and so she asked if I knew how to get home. I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'm like new here. I don't know like my way around yet." And she was like, "Oh, so where are you from?" I was like, "Oh, from Missouri." She was like, "Just from Missouri?" I was like, "Damn." And then she started like talking about how I will say one uncommon Kansas W. They are on a grid, whereas if you've been to Kansas City, Missouri, streets are just kind of where they are.
It's because the history of it.
Who gives a shit,
We
dude?
had to build around the history. Sorry that we
Uh-huh.
preserved our history.
Nah, being
Yeah.
on a grid
Sorry,
is in
we
fact
didn't
a
plow
city
through
W.
Native American lands and name all of our suburbs after
Yeah, you
them.
just had slaves.
It's my bad. Yeah, you know. I didn't. Never mind. That's a bad. That's a bad defense.
That
by
right
the way.
there is,
Always is a bad.
That right there
defense.
is a slosh joke. I was there. I didn't know
No,
shit.
no, not really though. That's that's not. But
L freaking slave state idiot. Fucking get out of here.
yeah, again, I think my family moved here in the late 1800s. So to be fair, we never really were owning slaves. But what?
The late 1800s?
Yeah,
Those started in 1855, son.
that's not the late. That's the mid 1800s.
Well, dude, we're gonna round up.
No, no. But
Are
again,
you saying it was only around for 40
again,
years?
never,
Right?
never. I will say my family's just not deeply rooted in Missouri history.
That's fair.
We did not write on the walls, but
Do you need a shovel?
I'm out. I'm out.
He always needs a shovel.
I'm out. Sorry, but yeah, no, Missouri just has more history, So,
History getting smacked in football. Shout out the Cats, baby.
oh,
Took 'em- took 'em-
history of getting smacked in football, the all-time record, Owen.
Hey, you went there.
You
Truman.
said
Shut
it.
your
I know,
mouth.
but you said history. Sorry, I'm not here to defend Mizzou. I, of course, am a K-State fan now, as I'm a grad. But I will say,
Shut your mouth.
history was a poor use of.
Go to the next weird news.
Okay,
Speaking of scoreboards,
weird news.
damn, I thought
I'm
you did
sorry?
another AI one. I was like, yeah.
Does that say penises?
I
That
see muggle
does
for
say
some reason.
penises.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
probably smuggle.
A man was caught trying to smuggle donkey penises into Hong Kong. How many penises was he trying to smuggle?
Okay, it's
I
China.
will say penises and balls.
Okay,
They are
it's,
not counted
it's
separately.
China and
So Hong
weird.
Kong's a sovereign state.
Yes.
It's China.
Ooh.
No, it's not China. It's Hong Kong, Owen.
It's China. Shout
Oh.
out our Chinese listeners.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's sorry.
I don't know what's funny about that.
Nothing's funny, Owen. It's just nothing's funny.
That's right.
Shout out the
Shout
Chinese
out our
viewers.
Chinese
Ni hao.
listeners.
Gamers.
Ni hao.
Ni hao gamers is such a good fucking thing.
Ni hao gamer. Was that Beijing?
Like, literally same vibe.
Anyway, Truman, so he's smuggling these into China.
Yep.
Chinese people do eat weird food.
China.
It's got to be 40 dicks and balls.
40 dicks and balls. Again, one set. One set.
One set.
Yeah,
per.
one set. Yeah.
40
I want
pairs.
to hear your answer.
Dick and balls does not count as 3. It counts as 1.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Good to know. That being said, gonna have to go with the sex number. You fucking, I got spit on my arm.
What? I caught that one.
Duvier's was like one dot, like right here, but thank you. But we gotta go with the sex number, 69.
69 pairs of dick and balls.
And I'm going to do Price is Right rules and go with 1.
$1, Bob.
Pussy.
Joe wins. Price is Right rules. It was 16 sets. I will say that we've had a lot of really big sets of things
So if
lately.
we count each individual ball and dick, if we count it
No,
as
no, no,
3,
no.
I win.
3 is 24.
Is 48?
Yes.
You're right.
I did also
I
steal
win.
just
It is easier to just add 16, 16,
I also
16
did
than try and
just
multiply it out.
steal this picture from the article, but yes. Nigeria seizes donkey penises to be smuggled to Hong Kong, also known
It
as
was a
China.
Nigerian guy going
Yes.
to Hong Kong.
Nigerian officials have seized
Nigerian
thousands.
prince
Wait, what?
Arrested because he
Wait,
sent
wait.
a bunch of emails saying, I
Wait
need
a minute.
help smuggling dicks into Hong Kong.
Thousands of donkey penises.
Oh no, I read it too quick. Oh no, it was only 16 total sacks of genitals were seized. But it was 1,000. Sorry, it was 16 bags of genitals, but it was thousands of genitals. Sorry, that's my
So
bad.
I win.
Vincent does win with the sex number.
2-0, baby.
Nigerian officials have seized thousands of donkey penises that were about to be exported to Hong Kong, also known as China, and officials said on Thursday.
Vincent-
Sacks of the donkey male genitals were seized at the international airport in Lagos, Nigeria's largest city, Zambo.
Oh, you said my
Owen,
name.
Sambo.
say the other one.
Oh, symbol.
Dangaladima.
Thank you. The Nigerian Customs Service Area Commander told reporters the consignment was falsely declared as cow male genitals, but after due examination by report officers discovered they were donkey male genitals.
Hey, bro, something ain't right.
I love the guy
He
that.
reported them as cow dick.
So funny.
And somebody opened the box to check and went,
Someone looked.
bro,
Someone looked and
this
said,
is totally a donkey dick.
He's like, nah, gamer. You got this all wrong.
I think.
I know a donkey dick if I saw one.
I think.
He's like,
So
wait a
funny.
second, we gotta
No, no,
test
no.
all 16
That's a-
bags of these.
That's donkey dick.
He opened it up. He opened it up and said, "Whose horse is that?"
They said, wait a minute, that's not cow genitals. That's donkey pick. Donkey pick. Fuck.
It's actually pronounced donkey pick.
Thank you.
Got you.
Okay, so
So the
they
issue-
started in Niger, then went to Nigeria, and they were going to Hong Kong.
Yes.
Some dude in
Did
Niger.
they stop in Chad by chance?
That
I don't
would be a
think so.
Chad move.
But yeah, so
Would
Trying
they
to
check
curb
this?
the export of donkey skin.
The lawmaker said such a ban on killing. So basically, it's all basically to curb exporting donkey skins and so that we're not killing donkeys. Because the lawmaker said that such a ban on killing donkeys would further curb the export of donkey skins and genitals, which Nigeria prohibits, which is why it's been stopped, to countries like China where the skins are used in popular traditional medicines.
Interesting.
So that proposed legislation has not yet passed into law.
This story did actually pivot from wild to fascinating.
Yeah, this is actually
Really
there's
pulled
a
back
whole
in the ninth inning. Really pulled.
right. There's a whole apparently underground donkey dick exporting. All this talk of donkey dongs. Yep, and then Sean Paul TV comes in. He hears it's like it's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. You say donkey dick 3 times, Sean Paul Fish shows up.
of course he comes in when we're talking about donkey dick, dude.
Of course, he's like, "You called?"
The foremost expert on the subject.
Are we good, by the way?
What do you mean?
Fucking, we're just like pivoting between yellow and orange and red.
That's, I've never noticed a difference, but to be fair, I never watched it live. So
Fair.
He said poof, and then you should mouse over that email, by the way.
I know. Is it Sean P. Zone? Yeah, for the cum zone. Yes, thank you. Owen.
Yo, Sean streams?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
I need to go
Sean
follow
was a pretty successful streamer. He just
I love
doesn't
that.
stream nearly as much as he used to. He's really good at Rocket League is the thing. He's
true.
incredible at Rocket League. Welcome.
Been hosted by Squishy Muffins several times.
Oh.
Squishy Muffins is like a top Rocket League streamer.
I have
don't
some
know if you
very
guys know.
squishy muffins.
Nice.
All right. I think we're going to take 2 stories with Boulevard. So,
Okay, so we need to get chugging.
yep.
Okay.
To rate the Shiner Oktoberfest beer. This one is harder to.
Sorry.
What are you?
So I clipped
The Stans VOD?
I clipped Stans. I have a friend. She really enjoys the corns,
corn.
the most wonderful,
Yeah.
whatever thing. And so
Is it Zilly?
it is.
Yeah, all right.
We were scrolling through all of Stans' YouTube videos because we were trying to find a certain video, and someone was like, "Did I just see Stans photoshopped onto a corn on the cob?" And I was like, "Insane! You're not trying to cash in on the corn hype right now." And he was like, "What am I supposed to do?" And then he like did the worst rendition of the song you've ever heard. And then I draked, and he was like, "Don't drake that." And so I clipped him like doing the corn song, and then
That's
don't
funny.
drake that.
Nice.
And then I sent it to Zelia.
Nice.
Fair
I'm
enough.
a good friend.
Owen, again, you're the
Imagine
first one
not
finished. Owen,
Yeah.
give it a rating.
Big streamers for your friends.
The Martin City Oktoberfest that we have on taps is fire, and people love it.
Oh, Martin
people,
City.
People just love Oktoberfest beer, I will say. But Martin City,
It's pretty good.
pretty good brewery in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sean works in Martin City. If you don't
Yeah,
know, if
I
you guys
assume
do.
so.
But so
Sean gets cooler every time I learn something new about him.
he's a pretty fun
you-
guy to hang out with.
Have you learned?
I've
and
enjoyed
you just
him
learned about
thoroughly.
his massive penis. So,
True.
So this is worse than the Sam Adams. Still good.
Hmm.
Give it like an 82.
yeah. What makes it worse?
It's a
Sorry,
little
I'm
bit
putting you on the
tougher.
spot.
It's a little bit.
More harsh, you would say?
I don't know.
I mean, it is what 0.5% more alcohol. 0.7, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit just a stronger of a taste. If you guys understand what I'm saying. But I mean, still good. So if you go to the store and you're like,
0.4% more.
man, I want an Oktoberfest. And you chose this, I wouldn't, be like, oh my gosh, what are you? It's good. An 82, solid beer.
Oh, nice. Apparently, Sean Paul can get us Martin City beers for free. Looks like we're doing a whole Martin City beer episode.
Oh, absolutely.
Please, no.
Hey, shout out if
And get
Martin
Sean
City-
on the stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely. To walk us through it, absolutely.
I will volunteer myself out.
That's actually not the worst idea we've ever had.
All right, Joe,
This is absolutely terrible.
is it worse
Oh.
than the first one?
It's getting a 45 because my body is trying to reject it.
Oh my god.
All right, it's not rejectable. It's not warm Miller Lite levels.
You don't know what was going through my head, and more importantly, diaphragm, as I tried to finish this beer.
Diaphragm?
I will say it may have something to do with me refusing to eat food earlier, but I am feeling it off of a beer and a half
Vincent,
already.
you didn't eat food?
Yeah, you didn't eat the Big Mac.
Yeah, all we had was Big Macs.
We had a Big Mac for him.
I thought we were gonna get fries, and then it just ended up being a Big Mac, and I was like, I don't know.
Did you eat
felt odd.
lunch?
I did have my leftover potato soup that I made.
Okay. Well, no wonder you're feeling it.
Yeah.
There's some of that rosemary dip that you can have. Rosemary feta dip in the
You
fridge.
can rosemary dip my balls in your mouth.
It's okay.
Got him.
All right.
But I also am in, I guess, the popular opinion. This is a bit worse. Not a huge amount, but I would say it's like 70.
Okay. 70. Sean Paul said Joe hates Oktoberfest beers, and Joe nodded in agreement. Joe does hate Oktoberfest.
Joe hates
unfortunately-
beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like any nodders in chat.
There are a couple of beers I've forced myself to be able to drink just so that I fit in.
I
Joe, I'll tell you right now, you don't have to drink beer to fit in. You just drink whatever you want, bro.
I
It is
typically
in fact 2022. Forcing yourself to drink shit that tastes bad is so lame. So much good tasting alcohol exists now. You don't have to drink
the
stuff
answer
that
is
tastes
yes,
bad.
but it helps when I could just like show up to somewhere and they're like, "Hey, we have a picture of Boulevard wheat," and I'm like, "I can drink that and not buy myself a drink."
I mean,
That's fair.
that makes
Or I
sense.
showed up to P's the other day and you guys had a bucket of like
Miller
Coors or something,
Coors, yeah.
and I was like, "I can force my way through one of those."
Joe's an economic drinker.
honestly shocking that
Yeah.
it wasn't
Hustle.
Coors.
I was gonna say it's not about
Shocking
whether
it
it tastes,
wasn't
it's
Miller, I
about
mean.
cheap.
It wasn't Miller?
No,
They
it
didn't
was
have a-
Coors.
Yeah, they didn't have buckets of Miller.
Well, it's the
Well,
same company.
actually, I think they did, but I got it because I love you.
Oh, same company now, anyways. So
It is?
yeah, Miller Coors. Yeah,
Oh,
it
did
was
they merge?
it was Molson Miller Coors for a bit, but I think Molson had to split. Technically, it's a Canadian beverage company.
Ah,
Whatever.
So Joe 45, Vincent is 70, Owen at 82. Me, here's my issue. A lot of beers for me end up just kind of in the same, fine bucket.
Yeah.
So many beers, especially from like breweries where they took their time on it, and I taste them. I'm like, that's a beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this one in the same. I don't know if I could pick
Just a
this
beer,
one over
72?
this. No, it's 77. I don't think I could pick this one over the Sam Adams.
Okay.
But I know that it tastes different, but I don't think I enjoy or unenjoy the taste more.
Yeah, I mean, Oktoberfest is a specific flavor. You either really enjoy it or you don't. So,
I'm fine on this. I don't know if I'm rushing to the stores to go buy Oktoberfest beer like a lot of people are.
I mean, the thing for me is whenever I think about beer, I think about how the hell Irish people drink more than one Guinness in a sitting.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
Speaking of Irish people, I beat a rather large Northern Irish gentleman in a chugging contest.
Who's splitting?
I'm gonna split.
With Joe?
Yeah.
Yes.
You beat an Irishman in a chugging?
I did.
Was it Curly?
It was Curly.
These are significantly
Well, he's
colder. I assume it's
he's
'cause they were in
Northern
the
Irish. You
Yeah,
gotta.
I said Northern Irish.
But he's
okay.
from Ireland, right? And then moved to Northern Ireland?
No, as far as I'm aware, he's Northern Ireland born and
Didn't he
raised.
say he moved?
I thought he was from Belfast.
Remember I was asking him
Belfast
about...
is in Northern Ireland.
I guess
Yeah,
it was
I thought
because I
he was
was
from
asking him...
Belfast. Just overall.
I guess I was asking if he could read Irish earlier.
He cannot read
Oh, you
Irish.
mean Gaelic?
I don't... On Google Translate, it's just Irish. Because I was doing weird news headlines, and I
Yeah.
sent that.
Yeah, and he was like, I can't fucking read. Or he was like, I don't know that shit.
Speaking of translated weird news headlines, that's the next question.
These not twist.
Gaelic is tough.
Yeah, both
Oh,
are
did you guys see the
tricky
news article about the Scots language on Wikipedia being dominated by a 14-year-old furry?
What a king.
What?
Some kid.
Oh my god.
Episode, I smacked the freaking mic.
Damn.
But
You can smack
so
my
Scots
face with your
Scots is a language, right? It's where it's what the language that Scottish people originally spoke, right? So
Got him.
like
No, you know.
Yeah, I got myself is what I did.
they found out that
No,
like
you get
70%.
some low bonus for that.
Oh, low bounce. Ooh.
They found like 70% of the Wikipedia articles were written by a 14-year-old brony who was just like writing words in a Scottish accent. So basically, like done unspeakable levels of damage to the Scots language.
By a 14-year-old brony?
Yes, by a
On
14-year-old.
Wikipedia.
God, that's such a funny prank.
Speaking of editing
No, but
Wikipedia
they
articles,
were trying
I
to
did
help.
a couple of weeks ago.
But
and
he's
I'm
a
sorry,
kid,
I don't remember
so
what
he's an
article I
idiot.
did.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, so he's just out there editing.
He's just
Wikipedia
incompetent?
articles, and now
Yes.
nobody knows anything. That's
Damn.
real.
Really want to see if Owen can actually pour half, but
I was about to say.
I could give him my glass, but I don't think we want to share glasses. Oh, that's way
that
too
is
low.
definitely not enough.
Nope, no,
Please,
no,
please,
you've committed. No,
Stop, stop. No, that's too much.
That's about right.
Shut up.
Gone over. Oops, all
Damn,
head.
kind
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this pour.
God damn it. She was pouring Guinness. I'm tired of this misinformation campaign.
Oh, misinformation?
Have you guys done a sours episode? Man, we have
Bro,
not. But I hate sours.
Yeah, I was gonna say Truman hates sours. I love sours. Crane Brewery in Raytown,
Because
actually
they're
not- Another
so
really
Are you
good.
good
talking about
pour.
the T-Weiss?
Because
Oh, to be fair, I have a fair amount.
Has a bit.
Are you gonna
Oh,
talk
just
about
watch that. It'll be perfect.
Are you not talking about the Tierweiss beer?
I, was
That
like, I like
beer
the T-Weiss.
sucks dicks.
No, that T-Weiss was good as fuck.
That's the only beer that's one of the only beers I've ever had one sip of and said, no, I can't even drink the
They
rest
had
of
like
it."
a fucking blueberry one that was good as shit. I had one that was like it was like dill pickle and like pepper from Crane. It was so fucking good,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know, fucking Crane sours slap hard, dude.
Nice. Hey, the Coopers. Hey, thanks Ghost Gray 13 for a follow. Appreciate it. Albuquerque fam coming in clutch.
Albuquerque.
They're coming here for the Oktoberfest beers. Absolutely.
Hey yo, who's the writing bitch this week?
Oh man, who wants to be the writing bitch this week?
The what?
Got to be one of the Polo boys. Did you get writing on last week? Joe, is it your turn to get written on?
Oh, no, I got written on my arm.
Oh, okay. All right, it's Joe's turn then. All right, let me
Hey,
find
do you know what Pokemon Rhyhorn evolves into?
I do. In fact, I do.
would you mind sharing with the class?
Can you? But first, can you tell me
Wait,
the?
hold on. It's Pokemon Go to the polls.
Can you tell me the insect, almost snail type Pokemon in Generation 5?
In Gen 5.
It's the Ligma, I think. Wish I could send you the Marble Fest. Oh,
are you-
Marble Fest.
Kind of a
would be
snail,
good.
kind of a slug.
That's Gen 3.
Well,
Are you
No,
guys-
actually, it's Gen 2?
Are you guys caught up in a D's nuts off?
When the fuck did Slugma come out? I'm pretty sure it's Gen 2. Also, fucking
All right, nerds.
Lion Eagle got me with Slugma like fucking 5 times. Because when I was doing my Pokemon playthrough, there was... I did random abilities. Slugma had Imposter, where it would like just teleport into your other your Pokemon. It was like, wait, what was the Pokemon that had Imposter there? I was like, wait, you mean
Ghost
Slugma?
Gray
I'm like, wait,
13.
no! You got me like 2 or 3 times with it.
As a reminder, if you guys do watch the streams live, any follow and sub gets their name on somebody's chest, typically.
Dude, Joe
Today's
is so
Joe.
hairy.
Joe
so
is
not
shockingly
AY.
hairy.
EY.
What?
A.
EY.
dude, what if we just got Joe like into a crazy workout regimen, turned him into Hasselhoff?
13.
And then had him redo the thing from the SpongeBob movie where he's just propelling himself with his ass.
I think we should all just get ripped. I think that'll help the podcast immensely if we were all just incredibly sexy.
Okay, so wait, Ghost
Instead
Gray
of
said,
just
wish
me.
I could send you the Marble Fest. What is a Marble
Marble
Fest?
Fest is Albuquerque, so Albuquerque has marble brewing.
Oh.
So they call their Oktoberfest Marble Fest.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. This is weird. It's like buttery.
Oh, that's so cringe. You don't get some.
You're bad on this one?
Maybe it's because I was like, I need to get the taste of the last one out of my mouth, and so I drank some Coke, and now
this is
I'm
quite
on
good.
beer again.
This is quite good. I like this a lot.
It
I
has
mean,
like
once again,
it has like a very
Oktoberfest isn't
forward bite to it.
Oktoberfest isn't a let me get a can of this and shotgun it kind of beer.
You guys do a cinnamon whiskey episode starring Ian? Oh my god! Drink through.
Which Ian? Which Ian?
Damn it,
Your
if
Ian?
No, you're Ian.
Oh yeah.
If only we could take the builders.
That's not funny, man. Ian
or Restless Spirits up north.
Oh,
the
Sean
brewing.
said that. I see.
The distillery up north has a cinnamon whiskey that they make on their own, and it's actually really good. But you can't take it out of the place.
The joke is that Ian has a Fireball story, so we can't do it.
I thought he loves Fireball, does he not?
Well,
Everybody has a Fireball story.
no, I don't.
We broke up a race war on Fireball. What do you mean?
Okay, I guess we did. But that's
At
not
Graceland.
but
At Graceland. They were just two guys. Like,
oh yes, these freaking hick ass dudes come in, start saying the N word. The party was like 70% black dudes. I'm like, why? Like,
Why? You are in the wrong spot.
So you'll
they
never
still-
believe this, but these country guys came down and said the N word, and then the 70% of the party was gonna kill them.
Yeah.
And we're like, holy shit! Please don't murder him.
like, all right, just leave.
And then
idiots.
luckily the cops showed up and they sent everybody home. And then the homeowners was like, you stay. And me and Truman were like, okay.
Cool. We knew him apparently. But
Yeah, so they sent everybody else home.
what a beautiful soul that one. Thank you.
But yeah,
Joe, open it up.
but that's
Open it
not
up
normally what
Oh,
people
yeah.
say, Truman, when they mean Fireball.
Oh my!
story. They
Bro,
mean
you cannot read shit on Joe's chest with how much hair there is. I promise it says Ghost Gray.
13.
13, yes. But
I was gonna sub, but
If I just-
you don't get
just tarps
September
off?
if you sub from your phone. So
damn,
Just tarps off.
cringe. Could go tarps
Oh,
off.
speaking
You're
of that,
welcome
though,
to go tarps
there
off
was a
if you want.
guy at that Graceland party that was unironically popping his collar. Do you remember that guy?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He was literally like sitting alone in a couch, and I tried to talk to him, and he was just not talking and was just popping his collar on the back of the couch. I was like, okay.
Hold on, real quick, not to derail the episode too much. I'm fascinated by Joe's body hair now. It is really just on your.
So if you
It's really just nips and above.
if you
You
put
got
me
the
and
happy
Joe
trail of
together,
it.
you get one hairy human being.
Oh my god, I didn't know you.
No.
Oh, Vincent's got the rest of
You
it. What
just
the hell's
can't
going on
see
here?
it. It's down there.
Don't worry, Truman. I'm smooth like a seal.
How am I the most hairless person on this episode? That's actually
It's
crazy.
It's because you're not as much of a man.
I have nothing.
I
What?
also trim this every now and every now and then I'm like, fuck that, and just take it off.
I don't.
I just have
Insane.
fun with it, you know?
Joe is straight up just more of a man than you.
It's been proven time and time again. Here we
So
are.
basically, like that quote from Riley in the Boondocks when he's dreaming.
You like my arms?
Read.
Shaq is
I
like,
the difference.
he gets
Yeah,
more
it's
money
like
than me.
my
He stacks
chest
more paper than me.
In my
He gets
ass,
more
you know?
bitches than me. He's a better player than me.
It's like my chest.
Everything besides that, but Joe has more hair.
What?
Nothing, Joe.
Fascinating hair. Joe.
Anyway, Truman, can we get
All
to
right.
that next story?
Yeah, let's talk more weird news. I did a donut one time with my stomach hair. Incredible. Incredible. I'm really glad we could all talk about everybody's body hair on
That's
this
actually the
Oktoberfest.
most believable thing I've heard today.
This is actually a very Oktoberfest kind of topic about body hair.
Are you saying the Germans are hairy? Is that what this is?
Oh, another one? Ni hao to our listeners in China.
Yes. Ni hao to our Chinese listeners. The Chinese spent 2 days in a hydrogen balloon. This is a headline that has been copied and translated
Oh, okay.
10 different times.
You
What is
said
the
this
weird
earlier.
news story it is referencing?
China retrieved a weather balloon after 2 days.
Okay. Joe?
That's such a weird news story. I can't believe that.
Oh, dude, that's insane. But it was like a super cool
2
one.
days. But you don't fill weather balloons with hydrogen. They're too fast.
Got hydrogen and helium, lithium, beryllium.
Okay, whatever.
Why are you singing the elements?
That's all I know.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm a fake fan.
It's gonna be something like
I'm a fake fan.
Chinese
of the
dudes
periodic
spend 2
table?
days in a hydrogen hot air balloon.
Okay. Vincent?
What was your guess?
Chinese dudes spend 2 days in a hydrogen hot air balloon.
Okay, that's similar to mine. Mine was like, dude spends 2 days just like in like, you know, they have like the
No.
big soccer balls that you can run around in.
Oh, okay.
He's like, he
the
spent like 2
hamster
days in one of
balls.
those.
Yeah. Okay,
but
here we
not,
go.
Like breathing the hydrogen because that would kill you.
Correct. I'm aware.
I'm
Yeah,
still
I'm
hung
like,
up on the Vincent saying I'm a fake fan of the periodic table.
That is funny. All right. Your options for the hydrogen balloon answer is A. Chinese scientists have discovered a new mixture of air that will have a balloon not float away and not deflate for 2 days. B. Chinese man is trapped for 2 days in a hot air balloon. Joe, that was your answer. C. Chinese government limits balloon sales to only 2 days of the year. Or D.
more free
Study
balloon
finds D. Study finds China buys more balloons in 2 days than anyone else in a year.
Ooh, I'm actually going with D.
D.
I'm going with the New Year's festival. The sales of balloons are that crazy.
Oh.
I'm going with D.
Okay. Yours was.
I guessed hot
stick
air
with it?
balloon. I'm trying to figure out where it got hydrogen from.
Oh, well, it might balloon might translate to like,
Yes.
balloon in like Portuguese might translate to like helium ball, and so then helium will translate.
But then that is a proper noun that I'm gonna go with A because I feel like somehow they took
Was that the science one?
Yeah.
the scientists with a mixture of air.
I will fucking capitalize on Joe's L and take hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Vincent is capitalizing on Joe's L. It was the hot air balloon.
Eat shit, nerd.
Honestly-
3 for 3 right now.
Honestly, I just kept it because I was like, it doesn't change the answer too much, and I was like, we haven't had one that doesn't change the answer too much lately. So I was like, all right, cool. Let's just stick with that one then. So, yes,
Okay,
Chinese
so
man
it
trapped
was-
aloft
you
in a
just
hydrogen
left-
balloon for 2 days. Yeah.
You left hydrogen out because that would have been a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh, you changed
Yeah, he's
hydrogen
still
to
saying
helium?
that.
No, I just said
He
hot
left
air
this
balloon.
in the translated title
Oh.
that we saw, but took
Yeah.
it out of the choice.
Yes, Chinese state media say a man has been found safe after spending 2 days aloft in a hydrogen balloon, traveling about 320 kilometers, 200 miles, after it became untethered and flew away while he was using it to harvest pine nuts from a tree.
That's
Like
such
one
a
does.
Chinese.
So actually, I don't
news
even think this actually was a hot air balloon. Technically, I think this is just a balloon.
What section of China is the equivalent of Florida? Because this is obviously a Florida man story, but he's in
I
China.
would say
We are
I would
approaching
say
Mongolia.
Western China.
West China.
We're approaching Mongolia.
Northeastern China.
Oh,
Apparently.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it said Beijing, didn't it? Yeah.
My guess was
What's
like
up, Beijing?
It came from Beijing because it came from Chinese state media. Ni hao, Chinese viewers. Yeah, northeast in the Fangxing region, close
you probably
to the
butchered that.
border with.
Where is it? I believe it's Fangsheng.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Region closer to the border with Russia. There you go.
Oh,
Let's find out actually.
Who was found in good health apart from pain in his lower back, possibly from standing the entire time he was in the air?
Why would you stand the entire time?
Well, because it was a small balloon that was lightweight, designed to help him pick pine nuts. So it's not a hot air balloon where like you'd put a chair or something in there. It's just something where it's probably the lightest like reed structure possible, which is just you standing in it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Pronunciation. Oh, it's Fangsheng. Okay.
yeah, so I was kind of
All right,
close.
Google Translate
And now map
known
it.
for their perfect translations. Or no
Pronounce
perfect pronunciation.
kiwi.
What?
We're about to get 3 different versions of the same word.
Chinese pronunciation.
Fangjiang.
Aha! It's Fangsheng.
Interesting.
Fangsheng.
There you go.
I think you should do it.
Wow.
What were you gonna do?
Mind your business.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, it's the 4th weird news story. I'm trying to go 4-0.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
Vincent
Which
channels-
does brings us to our final weird news story of the
channel
day.
his inner early weird news Owen.
Oh, I'm interested to see.
I've been slacking lately. I've really been off.
Officials are still scrambling after a raid discovered alligators, drugs, money, and guns, but notably did not find the missing tiger they were looking for. Where did this happen?
Do you really want me to say?
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida? Oh, man. Owen, where did this happen?
Raid. Oh, this is a Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia? Vincent, where did this happen?
This is going to be Louisiana.
Louisiana. Interesting. Here are
So
your
here's the
options.
thing. I realized that
I
Owen's the
swear
only
to
one
God,
that
if
went
Texas,
outside
Saudi
of America.
Arabia, or if Louisiana, Saudi Arabia, Florida are 3 of the answers, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind.
They're not three of these.
Darn
A, Florida.
Hey.
Wow, surprise,
B,
surprise.
Saudi Arabia. No,
I was gonna say,
Sacramento.
this is an entirely American story, isn't
C,
it?
Sacramento.
Kansas City. Or D, Albuquerque.
That would be so
Oh,
close to
it's
home.
Albuquerque.
You think
Lock
it's
it.
Albuquerque?
Yes.
Okay.
There's Albuquerque
I'm going to finally
Gators.
stick to my guns and go with Florida. This
Florida?
is such a Florida story.
Vincent.
That's going to be
Gators,
Kansas City.
Sacramento, California, not really known for Gators. I also am drawn to the Albuquerque, but also like you used to live in Albuquerque, so I feel like you're just fucking whipping your dick out. Putting Kansas City is also whipping your dick out.
cock out.
There's
Just
also
assuming that we
Albuquerque.
haven't
horse
heard
is
of local
that?
Kansas City news.
Also Albuquerque people in the chat right now for
God,
fun.
this is hard.
You know who else is in the chat? Our Chinese listeners. Ni hao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say you don't respect us at all, and then this is a Kansas City
It's a
news story.
Kansas City news story.
Yeah.
Joe,
I
you
feel
at
like-
Florida?
I feel like I would have
Owen,
seen
Albuquerque,
it if it was
sticking
Kansas
with it?
City news story.
It's Sacramento, isn't it?
No, it's Albuquerque.
Damn it.
Only because
Better. I'm smarter.
because I wanted you to follow you fell down my trap. You did
Yeah,
fall
that-
for my
that's what it
trap
was.
card, which is the fact that it was in Albuquerque, which is why I named Kansas City, and I knew Joe would go Florida.
I knew Joe would go Florida.
Sacramento, truly the only one I had to randomly pull, but
If you would have done Saudi Arabia,
I'll write that down for next time.
Dude,
Write
I would have
Saudi
gone
Arabia
Albuquerque
as an
if you
answer.
hadn't. I did try to
that's
go for
why
the
I did it
diversity hire.
first because
Yeah.
I knew you would go.
Never
for it.
go. You had the chance for the 4 for 4.
I did. I
The
did have a
faux
chance for the
faux.
Wendy's faux.
Damn. Yes. Yeah, that's right. An alligator, drugs, guns, and money were seized during a raid at 2 homes in Albuquerque last month. But New Mexico wildlife officials said Saturday they're still searching for a young tiger they believe is being illegally kept as a pet. Investigators believe the tiger is with someone in New Mexico or a nearby state. New Mexico Department of Game and Fish Conservation officers said in a statement.
Fish game, open up.
This tiger is under a year and weighs probably under 60 pounds, but they can grow up to be 600 pounds,
I can.
fully grown. So good luck. Good luck, guys.
Truman, you know what I'm realizing?
What?
We need to have more questions where Florida is one of the choices, just so that you can constantly have it not be Florida, and then meme us with an actual Florida story.
This feels like a Florida story.
Yeah, that's why
We've
I
done
guess
a lot
Florida.
of Florida man
Obviously,
stories before, though, Joe. We've done several.
that I mean, yes, that was my theme, was to always find a Florida man story
Florida
to bring
man.
to this,
Florida man.
So you know why we hear so many Florida man stories?
because they have public police records.
Yeah, they have unique laws that the press can access police records.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like it's
Equally
like,
weird
The
shit
system
happens
is
all
rigged
over.
against
Yeah,
Floridians. is
it's,
what you're
it's
saying.
likely that these kind of stories are happening everywhere.
Yeah.
But because Florida newspapers can be like, damn, slow news day. Arrest records. Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, you can look up arrest records by name in Kansas and Missouri,
Ooh.
but by name.
it's not like publicly posted. Like Florida's is
Except on
you
Fake
don't-
Patty's Day when they do post the
That's
arrest records.
Manhattan police.
Yes, but
But-
that is insane because
That's
then
so
you,
funny.
it was so funny on Fake Patty's Day. You would go through the
Like,
like
you just find your friends.
you'd find your friends, yeah.
See who got arrested.
And we found somebody. I remember our sophomore year. We're like, oh, we got caught public urinating. That's so funny.
Congrats on being a sex offender, nerd.
That's actually not true. A public urination is not a sex offender crime.
interesting.
Shoutouts to your friend for not being a sex offender.
Thank
Love that
God,
for them.
no more king
That is
shaming
a
in the police
common
department.
misconception. But in Kansas, I believe that might be the case in like California, New York, but not in Kansas.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Again, uncommon Kansas W. Being able to pee in public and not being registered as a sex
I mean,
offender.
Hell yeah!
I wonder if it's somewhere
About to
written
go pee in public to celebrate.
I wonder if it's
Let's
somewhere
go,
written
let's all
in
go
the
pee
law,
on the balcony as bros. Come on.
I wonder if it's something like after your
In a
fourth
GTA
arrest
role-playing
of like
server.
public urination,
No.
you're just like, all right,
It's not a crime, Owen. Oh wait, this is Missouri.
We're gonna piss
wait,
off
I don't know
your
the rules of-
balcony.
Wait, I don't know the laws of Missouri. Hold on.
Wait, that's private. We're not even getting close to any laws,
People,
Yeah,
people
true,
can see
yeah.
us if we're standing on the balcony.
I don't know.
and they
I don't
can't
know
do
how the private
shit.
property laws work.
No, yeah, that is absolutely
Well,
how it
but-
works. Because there was a story
But
about
if you
how
get
some
caught
dude,
publicly urinating, you're probably peeing on private property. To be fair.
Yeah, when you think about it, what if I
But to be-
pissed on my own floor with my windows open?
Well, no, there was a story
That's
where some
different.
dude in like a neighborhood would stand behind his glass storm door completely naked, like every day, like every morning.
Yeah.
Especially like while kids were going to the bus and whatnot for school, and it's like there's jack shit they can do.
Especially.
No, like it was just like he would wake up and just stand in his storm door drinking his coffee, and it's like, dude, my kids are going to school and there's nothing they can do because
And
it's
he
like
won his
private property.
lawsuit?
I can't remember exactly the outcome, but I'm pretty sure the outcome was there's nothing they could do because he was inside his own house.
I don't like that.
The
No.
most they
I-
could do is
I-
ask him to stop.
Joe, none of the words you just said are in the Quran. I need you to know
Okay,
that.
whatever.
Well. No, just. All right.
Mashallah, brother.
What the fuck? All right.
Oh, something that you guys can integrate into your daily lexicon.
can
Some
I?
bitches.
Martial law, brother?
No, inshallah. That means if God wills it.
Oh, okay.
So like, there's that meme that's like a halal movie night, and they're watching Finding Nemo, and they say, Inshallah, they find him. So it's like, God willing, they find him.
Oh my
they
God.
find Nemo.
What is?
movie night.
You haven't seen that meme? It's like
Halal
it's like a Muslim library, and it says halal movie night, Finding Nemo. Inshallah, they find him. Man, if God wills it, they find Nemo.
Dude, Vincent cannot take this. Apparently,
Vincent's big.
It's rather humorous.
It is
broke
humorous.
he is big
That
die
is,
over here.
that is funny to think about. I don't know why, but yes.
But yeah, Inshallah, if God wills it.
Fair enough. I think it feels like maybe because the Muslim faith just feels, from an outsider's perspective, like such a serious faith that
yeah,
it's funny
absolutely.
to see like a joke like that.
Oh, absolutely.
It hits a little harder.
That is 100% what I'm experiencing
Yeah,
right
right.
now.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. You guys ready to rank the final Oktoberfest
Yeah,
beer?
I'm
The
ready.
local, the Boulevard. Owen,
Yeah.
you've let us off every time. Owen, how are you feeling about this
I'm
one?
going with 85 again. This is good.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
nice and tasty. It's lighter than all of the rest of them. Kind of a stranger, kind of like buttery-ish aftertaste, but I mean, quite good. I would, if I'm pulling up to my local
Okay, Google,
liquor store.
play Butter
the
by
way,
BTS.
Real quick while I'm ranking this.
What?
I want all of you to know that I made a liquor run in exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Left my house, went to the liquor store, purchased alcohol, back home, at my chair.
Did you time it?
I timed it.
I posted the clip of me hitting my subathon goal, and at one point I had 4 retweets and 20 likes. I was like,
Wait, that actually isn't insane. How? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. So actually,
That means you
Is it
hit
the
like
one right by your house?
That
You
means
had
you
to-
hit.
you had to
that means
hit
you hit
well,
no
you had to hit the
traffic,
lights all
no
correct,
lights.
yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so let me explain.
You need percent?
So I turn the right, no traffic. I had the traffic skip down.
Yeah. Okay.
Green light, no green light lag. Had the left turn.
Oh.
Immediately into the liquor store. Nobody's in there in front of me.
Okay.
Grab beer immediately. Boom, store. No conversation at checkout.
Oh fuck.
Boom, quick. Got the ID skip. Didn't get asked.
I just give it a big one.
can I talk shit on this liquor store real quick?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Wait.
you
wait,
can, but
hold
one
on.
second. So then,
Wait, was this the liquor store or the gas station?
The
the liquor store.
Okay.
So then I got the gas station skip and the right turn skip, no traffic. Left turn skip, no traffic.
Hold on. The gas station skip.
Perfect skip. Did not miss a single button on my combination for my front door.
Damn.
Sprinted to my chair. 4 minutes 20 seconds.
How did you pay for it?
Card.
Insert?
Yes.
Ooh, tap. I
Tap
think
next time.
I think there's a
You
tap
thi-
time
you,
save there.
You think I can get a gold split?
I think
Tap
you
is
can.
100% time save.
Yeah, it's a
So,
time save.
so
Okay,
here's
so
my
maybe I
question.
can, like,
Insert
three or
and
four
tap
seconds?
Did you have to
So,
put it in your
Owen.
pen?
Time save.
No.
Okay,
Owen.
that helps. But
3 or 4
tap-
seconds, you think?
Tap will be even quicker.
See,
yeah.
but I
I
already
like-
got the crazy RNG of no traffic on the right turn. That's the hardest part.
That's the hardest
Owen,
one.
my only question for you is, what do you mean by
I
the
will say,
gas
I like
station
my bank
skip?
a lot, but not having tap is
I
pretty
definitely
cringe.
did.
Committed a crime?
Oh, you committed a crime.
I was just like, he
No,
definitely
I-
just admitted to
In
committing a
GTA.
crime.
No.
He's
I thought
drove
about
to
getting
gas
gas and then decided against it.
A minor
That's fair.
traffic violation.
It is a minor.
So
traffic.
true. All right, so I
no.
applied to work.
I feel
at
like
this
that's one of
liquor
those
store.
you only get caught if you like run into somebody and then they're
If
like,
you like
you
fucking
committed the
floor-
crime.
No, you get caught if you're waiting in line to turn a certain way,
Oh.
and then you go through the gas station. It's
That's
like,
fair.
okay.
All right, Vincent.
So I went to apply at this gas station because when I was walking around, you're right, the liquor store.
Okay.
And the gas station?
Yeah, to be fair, it was both, but my beef is with the liquor store because they had a sign on the door that's like hiring part-time and full-time.
Yeah, you told me about this. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like hiring part-time and full-time, like, apply within. So I went in, filled out an application, and then I like called back like a week later, like, yeah, sorry, we're not hiring right now. I was like, there is a sign on your door that says you are hiring, and you're not gonna fucking hire me?
What they said is we're not hiring you right now.
You sons of bitches.
Damn.
So yeah, I was mad. Fuck that liquor store.
Brutal.
To be fair, it is a liquor store very close to the house,
It is a
but
walkable.
fuck that liquor store.
It is very clutch being so close. So someone will be like, "Hey, Owen, can you pick this thing up on your way home from work?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, I can."
Absolutely, we can.
All right, Joe.
It's
Come on,
slightly
Joe.
better than the other one.
Okay. Was it better than the other
It
one?
was worse than the first one. This gets a 50.
A 50, right in the middle. Vincent.
I forgot that people show up in the middle of the show.
Inappropriate reaction.
Interesting reaction.
I will say, generally with alcohol episodes, the more drunk we get, the higher the scores get towards the end. It's a little bit weighted. Mm-hmm. So the fact that I think that this is the worst beer we've had means that this is probably drastically worse than the other two that we've had. But that being said,
but I will say this is heavier beer. Normally we're drinking seltzers where we just get more drunk and they just taste sweeter.
Yeah.
With beers, you're drinking heavy beers, so every sip of beer just feels
so I'm
heavy.
the other way around. I like starting off with seltzers and then pivoting to beer because I think the beer tastes better once I'm already drunk.
Right. Well, and it just
Well, that's just true.
Yes, but that's
But,
just a light
but
beer.
we've only started with beer, so we are just weighing ourselves down.
But the fact that starting with beer, the fact that the first one tasted the best to me means that these are all drastically worse as we've gone on. That being said, I'm not going to be too hard on it, but this is like a 67.
I'm waiting
Man.
for Truman to give it exactly the same score as the other two.
I really feel like this is better than the other two.
That's
I-
unfortunate.
I will say it does feel lighter
Absolutely.
than the other two, and it has more alcohol already. So it's a 5.8%. The Shiner had 5.7. The Sam Adams had 5.3. Yes, I know it has 0.1% more alcohol, but you did say it felt lighter, and
that
it
is
does
the
feel
game
lighter
changer.
than those two,
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
which is impressive. It also tastes pretty good, I will say. It is, I think they're all just lagers. I don't.
Did you say Boulevard liked your tweet?
Boulevard
That's
did
a
like my
95.
tweet. Yeah. Yeah,
Actually,
let's
the
see.
first Grub Buds
The
was
first
100.
Grub was 100. Yeah.
Yeah, what number do we have to hit? No, Vincent and Joe really sunk us on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Vincent really sunk us. You were 9, but you told the truth.
I gave the last
And
one a
fuck you
70. I
for
only
that,
gave this
Vincent.
like 2 less.
There goes all our local
I think
sponsors.
Boulevard.
Ooh.
I think Boulevard would
Okay.
be happy to know that they're equaling Sam Adams Oktoberfest, which is a much more longer.
But here's the thing,
standing
Boulevard. You want to reach out to us because Dom, that's true. Both rated it equal or better than Sam Adams Oktoberfest. We both believe this is the best Oktoberfest that you can find in
Absolutely.
Kansas City.
Imagine
Vincent-
Boulevard
Vincent-
sponsors fucking Dom That's True and not Grub Buds.
I hope
Like,
so.
don't you dare fucking speak our name on Grub Buds.
I hope we get our own Dom That's True beer, and you guys have to sit there and get nothing. You guys don't get to come on the press tours.
Oh,
Vincent,
no.
wait, Ian, come over here, drink some of this Bob's 47, and tell us how much you like it. Tell
us
everybody how much you love it.
Tell us what a 95 out of 100 this is.
Your try,
Get him, man.
Vincent's got the most out of it. He hates it the most.
Yours looks kind of gross.
That's like mostly grandpa's at this point. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. Truman lean back.
All
You
right,
have to
okay,
lean
okay.
all the way back. Yeah.
oh, here he goes.
That's the best beer we've had all day.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
haven't even had the other ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's exactly.
Actually, I don't even really like beer that much, but this is actually pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Boom. He's on it. He understands. That's
I
right.
was like,
Dom, that's true.
I am personally annoyed that Owen came on here and he was like, "Oh, Sam Adams is the best," and I was like, sure." And then Sam Adams actually just was the best for me. I was like, "Son of a bitch."
I know my beer. I know my beer.
That being said, I'm going to give this an 82. I really thought it was good. I really thought it was the best beer of the day. I thought it was a fairly clear
I think-
best beer, and I also think that I'm going to give it a boost from being local.
I think
will say.
legit you could just slap. You could look at a beer says, "Oh, it says Boulevard on it." Slap it with an 82.
Yeah.
I think
At
you could average
minimum.
it. I'm not huge on the Berry Noir, and I actually
I don't
am
like
a big,
but I don't like
and I
sours.
straight up do not like Tank 7. But
Oh,
the
I
other
love
beers,
Not
they-
liking Tank 7 is a take. I haven't had it, but I've heard that that's like,
Tank 7, the best seller outside of Kansas City.
yeah, it's a
It
cult
is-
classic.
I was gonna
it's
say
just
it's not
not
a
for
take.
me. But the
For me,
other
at
beers they
least.
have, Tropic Slam, literally, if we were
Tropic's so good.
if we reviewed that, I would straight up give it a 99.
Cork, probably one of the best seltzers on the
Quirks are
market. also.
fantastic.
Of course, great.
I am not disappointed because I was gonna buy White Claws because that's normally what I do for drinking and drawing, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have it at Walmart, so I ended up with Quirks. Not disappointed.
Never
yeah.
buy
Is that
White
your first
Claws.
time Corks?
No.
It's not my first time with Quirks.
Quirks are
but it was my first.
fantastic.
I guess
Vincent loves White
We'll
Claws.
tell you, as
I do
having
like White
done
Claws.
several seltzer episodes, White Claws are consistently the worst.
that's insane.
Well, you have the worst takes, so
So one, I think you guys overhyped Truly's.
You don't
No,
hold the
no,
sommelier
Vincent, absolutely.
championship
They
right now.
absolutely overhyped Truly's.
They do
Truly's
overhype
hella
Truly's.
overrated.
I was gonna say, other
I mean,
than that,
I don't think we're
I haven't
overrating
minded most of the
Truly's.
seltzers we've had. We've never had me on a White Claw episode. I don't like White Claw. The thing I appreciate about it, right? It just tastes like what it says it tastes like. Like LaCroix's, it's like if a LaCroix actually tastes like what it said, you would get a White Claw, and I'm not upset with that.
What?
I don't know. Hold on. I think no.
What?
No, Vincent made a lot of sense there.
Yeah,
No,
'Cause, like,
LaCroix taste like what they say they're going to taste like.
No, LaCroix
just
don't
muted.
taste-
LaCroix
It's
taste
just
like
muted.
shit.
yeah. So like White Claws taste like LaCroix say they do, but with more flavor.
No,
And I don't taste the alcohol at all.
No.
in White
No,
Claws.
no,
White
no,
Claws-
Vincent's on it.
White Claws are the LaCroix of seltzers, of hard seltzers.
That's true.
And that everything is muted on a White Claw. It tastes bad.
But like with the mutedness, you miss out on this gross, syrupy, artificial, fucking disgusting flavors you get with Truly.
That's not what you're getting with Truly.
Nah, Truly straight up tastes
Truly's
like chalk.
it's chemicals in a can.
It does not.
Else.
Oh my god, you guys are
Fuck
insane.
Truly's. I hate
on,
Truly's.
on a normal Truly.
I've had the fruit punches.
Okay, the fruit punches. The fruit punches. You shouldn't be putting on par.
But you're the one who's like, oh, the fruit punches are so fucking good.
I understand that for me, the fruit punches tasting good are an anomaly. But I will say, the
it is literally the worst pack I've ever had. That is the only time I've ever given away alcohol. Because I bought it, had one of each flavor. I was like, these are all fucking disgusting.
The fruit punch,
Let me give these away.
The fruit punch ones are artificial sweeteners.
Thank you, Vincent. I'm so glad because we did this episode. It was me,
you guys
Truman,
are so lucky I wasn't on this episode.
Evan, and Rory.
Yeah. No, it was Joe was on this one.
Okay,
Joe's missed like 2 episodes, and it wasn't the fruit punch.
Okay, it was Joe and Rory then. Truman,
I
Joe,
enjoyed
and
the
Rory
fruit
were like,
punches.
this is so good. I'm like, guys. And they influenced me on the first one. And then as the Trulies went on, I was like, I'm sick of lying. The last one, I was like, dude, this shit sucks. Like, this is a 50.
All I have is as long as we can sit here and agree that Bud Light seltzers are also good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the Bud.
I'm not gonna go out there and call them the best. However, I will call my favorite seltzer pack the hard soda seltzer pack.
Oh, not
that
close.
is like
I
the
think
best
that's a fair
seltzer
statement,
pack.
yeah.
And if you expand your like range another 50 calories, you get the Simply Lemonade pack, and
Lemonade.
those
Those-
are absolutely
seltzers.
delicious.
Those
Yeah,
aren't
those were
seltzers.
actually lemonade.
That's why I said if you expand them up another 50 calories.
One
they
thing I
aren't
will say that I would
seltzers.
like to see, I love fruit punch. It's like just one of my favorite drinks in general.
Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, so if like people were to like make good alcoholic fruit punch, I'd buy that shit in a second. That's why I feel like that's also partially why I'm so against the Truly ones. Is because I love fruit punch and they're so fucking bad.
Hold on, I'm trying to
Hey,
find.
you just scrolled past the ones I missed. Is episode like 20?
Yeah, you're not on this one. You're not on this one.
Oh no, I think I missed.
You
a
weren't
couple
on the
at beginning.
Quesalupa, which
You
is
weren't
insane.
on the first one that I was on.
Where the fuck is the?
Because that was me, Truman, Aaron, and Sarah.
Oh, by the way, we're
the first
definitely
one?
doing Little Caesars versus Pizza Hut Detroit style pizza. That might be the next episode. Where the fuck is this?
We already know what the next episode is, Truman. We've talked about it today.
The Truly hard seltzer.
I
was
really
was
wanna
remote.
eat- The issue is
Truly
I'm
fruit
so
punch.
scared of the
Truman,
Pizza Hut Detroit style pizza
Truman,
going out.
It's 2021. 2021, I would say
No,
April.
April 2021.
Yeah.
Which would have been like right in here.
Because it was remote.
New.
It was remote.
Oh fuck! Was it episode 28? Are we missing it for some reason?
We're missing episode 28.
We're back. That was in the room.
31 comes after 30.
That was in the room.
Oh, I lied. We're going.
No.
That one was here.
No, go down.
That one was here.
It's before Chicken.
Naked chicken chalupa.
Before this.
Incredible.
Yeah, before all this.
Parmesan crusted bourbon burgers. Twisted
Episode
Texas.
22, right there.
No, White Claw.
Go down.
That was the T White Claws one, which was terrible.
You're in Chrome. Hit me with a good old Control F.
I know. Control F.
Fruit.
What the fuck?
Punch.
Maybe they weren't.
Truly.
No. Truly vodka. Truly margarita.
Seltzer.
Truly holiday. Truly as a descriptor. Truly teas. Damn.
Well,
Maybe it's episode
I was gonna say,
28.
You did scroll past one that we don't have.
Truly teas and bird conspiracies is where we have our learn about COVID-19.
Well, Truman, it's such a good thing that you keep a copy of all these things. We can go back and find episode 28, can't we?
This is true.
I probably have that saved on this computer, I imagine. Okay, sorry. We don't need to keep everybody up with this. I will say, okay, truly fruit
I
punches.
will say it's insane you don't have a scene set up where you can just pivot to having Chrome up and they could have seen you scrolling through the episodes.
we could have.
You son of a bitch.
I'm so sorry about
Imagine,
everybody.
what a producer.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Okay.
So good at this.
That being said, I will say for me, the truly fruit punches are an anomaly because, like for example, I hate all lemonade seltzers. All of them are bad. Besides
Lemonade seltzers are mostly
Besides,
bad.
like the actual lemonade.
The Simply Lemonade ones?
Simply lemonade
Yeah,
ones
those were-
because
those were more lemonade.
those had actual sugar in them.
Yeah.
All the lemonade ones are bad.
I will say, while we were walking through the liquor store figuring out what we were doing this week, I mean, we had this planned weeks in advance. We found what was it, Smirnoff?
Oh yeah, Smirnoff lemonades.
Yeah, they had lemonades, and they had like 200 calories per can, so it was like probably actually lemonades
real
and not
sugar?
seltzers. Yeah.
It's probably good.
It's just smeared off ice with extra steps.
Well,
It is
as I say, yeah, you should just get
Yeah,
those
one
and
of them
get
was
the
like a
spicy
peach
tamarind
lemonade.
anyway.
I was like, I'm all for fruity lemonades, but peach lemonade seems like a bit too much for me.
I don't
heard
know.
peach
I would
lemonade's
probably
actually
drink one and have a roommate go ballistic. So
All right. All right, let's wrap up here. To recap our scores, Sam Adams Oktoberfest is 73.25. Boulevard Oktoberfest average out as 71. But Dom, that's true. Proves it as the best Oktoberfest in Kansas that you can find in Kansas City for your money. Shiner ends up at 68.5, the lowest one. Feels pretty good. I think that feels fine. I will say I'm disappointed by our 2 on the end here.
Sorry, Sam Adams was better.
I
do
hate
you want
beer.
from me?
You
Whatever.
knew this coming into this.
Yeah, Joe.
You knew this walking in.
I don't know if we eliminate Joe. No, I think. Wait.
Actually, that's good.
Do it just for me.
Happens, yeah.
Control X, or that.
No. All right.
Wait, you say that
Sam Adams
was
still
the best?
clears.
This is something.
Absolutely, baby. Sam Adams was the best. I mean, come on, we're shipping up to Boston, baby. Let's go, Sam Adams.
This is
Come
a
on now.
banger song. What the fuck?
Have you never heard this song?
No shot. Is this song deep?
This is the
This
Sam Adams
this is
song.
Flogging Molly. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
This
How
is
much longer
flogging.
before we get
Oh no,
DMCA
this is not
flags?
flogging.
Oh,
Molly.
is it
This
Dropkick
Dropkick
Murphys?
Murphys.
Yeah, okay.
Shipping up to Boston.
Fuck, man.
Is the
My
name of the
parents would
song.
be so mad if they heard me say that. All right. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Grub Buds next week is either going to be clearing out the pantry or it's going to be Pizza Hut, Detroit-style pizza versus Little Caesars.
What do you mean clearing out the pantry? Clearing out your pantry?
Clearing out
No.
the pantry would be
All these
having
little episodes
Doritos
that I-
roulette.
No, don't spoil.
All of these things that I have found and gone, hey, that
We
could
want
be a
people
little
to
thing.
show up next week.
Yeah, but just saying clearing out the pantry, people are like, oh, I wonder what that means. They have to
Oh.
show up for the entry.
I wonder what it could possibly
Straight
mean.
up, I don't know.
It's all these things on the
will
ground
admit,
that you
every
don't know
single
what they
item
are.
over there, I have seen in a
I was like,
store.
we can talk about it
Gone, hey,
between
I should
episodes,
get
Owen.
that.
You
Like,
can know, but it can't be on the VOD that gets put out.
That's fair.
Talk
That
about-
being said,
talk
I've
about
been
it on Domino's.
twitch.tv/notice the Z. I'm going to TwitchCon, baby. Let's run it.
What the?
Where is it? Is it in San Diego again?
It is in San Diego.
The SD Event Center is great. Have you been to a San Diego?
I have
TwitchCon?
not. I've been to California once, and I went to LA so I could go to the Ace Hotel.
So that's
Theater.
actually where I got these sunglasses right here
Oh,
from the San Diego
the one, the
TwitchCon.
purple?
I love San Diego. It's great. You're gonna love the SD TwitchCon.
Vincent's going to find himself,
Dude,
lose himself jerking off in San Diego.
Airbnb. We are fucking 3 minutes from the beach, 15 minutes from the convention center, and it was only like $300 a night.
Dude, that sounds like
many
the
people?
Airbnb
Oh,
that
so it's that's split 3 ways. It was technically $900 a night,
Oh.
but split 3 ways, $300 a night. I'm not mad at it.
that sounds like
for like
Or no,
2 or 3
no, I
nights.
lied. It's $300 total for my
Oh.
my
Your
4-day stay is $300.
Oh, okay. Now we're
Yeah, it was
talking.
900
All right.
for Thursday through Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 4 nights, so it's what? One?
Hey, okay,
No,
make
no,
sure.
no,
Okay,
never mind.
take out your phone. I want you to take out your notes
225,
app. Seriously. There's a burger place in San Diego on the beach.
Do this-
Owen.
we could do this off stream, couldn't we?
No, we can't.
Oh.
It's
Owen.
it's
Promo.
It's food, I guess.
I'm with people that aren't
Okay, I
vegetarians.
guess.
It's fine.
called Hodads.
Hodads,
HODADS. Incredible. It's on diners, drive-ins, and dives. They have a Guy Fieri burger. It is very good.
So have you? I've
Is it
been
fire?
to a Guy Fieri. He went to a barbecue restaurant here in KC. It was
He went to a lot of them in here.
true, but he went to. It's like on the fucking shitty highway, like heading towards Raytown. It's like
350?
It's by Big T's.
Oh, it's LC's.
No, it's not LC's. It's like literally in the same parking lot as Big T's.
Oh, like
Then it doesn't
Jay's
exist
Fish
anymore.
and Chips or something.
No, that
Potentially
doesn't. That
Jay
doesn't
sounds
exist anymore. No.
Does it? It existed
What
like
was the name of it?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I was
I'm telling you, he went to
I
LC's,
I
brother.
literally drive.
Well,
that
I'm not
road
saying he
every
didn't
day.
go to LC's. I'm saying that's not what I'm talking about.
I literally drive that road every day. I leave work. I go past LC's.
It is Jay's Fish and Chips. It used to be Big Dogs, and it was something else before that.
No, it goes.
Well,
LC's,
anyway,
there's
I've
Fat
been
Jack's
Domination
Chicken and
7.
Fish,
Yeah.
And then there's.
And
oh,
Joe's
there's
been booty boy at
Well,
BOUTTEY.
no, we're down a rabbit hole. You finish what you're talking about. No, it was
LC's,
important that we
Fat
mentioned
Jack's
it.
Chicken and Fish, EB Fish and More, and then Big T's Barbecue, and then a hotel.
Maybe it
Yeah.
is LC's.
Um,
Truman,
I can't imagine it was the barbecue place that failed in the parking lot of Big T's.
who have you been, Truman?
Truman.
Honestly,
Steam
I'm,
Machine.
I'm waiting on them to
I might
figure
have
it out
gone to
that
Big
it's
T's.
LC's.
I'll keep it a sec. It might have just been Big T's. But I thought Big T's was the one on the side, not the one in the center. Because we went to
No.
the building in the center.
No, it's the one in the center.
Oh, well, I guess we went
Yeah.
to Big T's.
Oh my god. Okay, all right.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
I was like, this is one random area of expertise that I have because I drive it every day.
Hold on. Did he go? There are two
barbecue
Big
joint.
T's restaurants. All right. We're going to move on. I don't think we're going to find
let's
it.
just go ahead and kill it. We're already at like an hour
And
and a
Truman
half.
has been Steam Machine SteeHnMachine.
Yes, twitch.tv, tiktok.com/Steam Machine, Instagram.com/Steam Machine, Twitter.com/Steam Machine, everything /Steam Machine. Exclamation point disaster for Linktree? Yep.
Yeah.
Exclamation point
OD Socials.
OD Socials. Follow Vincent on Twitch twice.
So true, bestie.
Exclamation point Patreon if you want to follow our Patreon.
Sheesh.
For $1, we'll shout you out at the end of the episode, like right now. Big shout out to Skylar Parking.
Wait, why are we shouting
Picaro.
people out at the end and the beginning of the episode?
Because we have to give them
Because
it
something.
should be one
They're
or the
very
other.
special.
I guess. I don't.
That's right. Beginning and end of every episode.
It should be one, and I think it should be beginning because if we do it at the end, no one fucking sticks around this long.
Well,
so doing it at the beginning, they get their money's worth.
You know what?
I feel like.
Patrons do. You know.
So true. So true.
You know,
besties.
I'm here.
Anyway, I'm noticed the Z on everything
I'm an
except
equal-
Pornhub, where I'm noticed the D.
I'm an equal opportunity employer, so I shout out at the beginning and the end of the episode. In
don't
case everybody's
employ
skipping to the
anyone.
end. I employ, you guys, we all get paid in food, sort of, in a way.
In that,
It's the barter system.
In
trading
that
goods for
regard, me and Truman are
services.
co-owners.
Well, we're like 70-30 owners.
To be fair, you joked about me covering today's. I would have. Honestly,
Oh, I did joke about that.
we
No,
should have
that was-
had. We should have had me grab the fourth one that we saw. So that way we'd have one
pumpkin
between each
beer?
city.
Oh, God,
No,
no.
not the pumpkin beer. We had there was the people who do the summer shandies that we like.
Oh, Liney Kugels.
Kugels.
Yeah, Lanny Cooks. They had
Yeah.
an Oktoberfest beer.
Fair
we
enough.
should have done that. I pay for two. You pay for two. Would have been easy.
Fair enough. That being said, we're getting out of here. We're shipping off to Boston. Stay tuned. Dom That Shrews up next. All sorts of stuff happening next week. Tune in. Again, if you want to catch this live, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/Steam Machine. You want to, if you missed some of it, you're catching the end here. YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or Patreon, I guess.
And one last note to end us out on. I'd like to dedicate this episode to the late Queen Elizabeth II.
Shut the fuck up. Joe, what's the bonus buds this week?
Oh, who knows?
Speaking of Patreon, if you subscribe to the Hurricane tier, you get an extra episode of Grub Buds. You get an extra little bit. It's going to be bonus buds.
So-
Joe and Vincent are going to go in that
so
room
here's the thing.
and come out with 30 minutes of something for you
So
guys.
here's the thing.
What the fuck are we recording on? There's no computer there to record.
Joe
on.
takes his
I
computer.
have my laptop and
Okay.
I steal the webcam.
Can we plug two mics into your laptop? Oh, we can't take two mics because
He's
Ian
got
needs
his-
one.
He's got a snowball microphone in there.
Oh, he's got a shitty Blue Yeti.
The Blue Yeti works well for.
I was gonna say,
like,
for
two
some reason, it
people.
works fine on its own. It was whenever we tried to plug it in with like 4 other things, it just went.
What do you guys think you're going to do in there?
I don't know, because the movie idea was always supposed to be like me, Vincent, maybe you. But we could just take the movie
I
as
always-
our own and just say fuck Truman.
I thought it when I pitched the idea. I thought of it as a movie club. It's like we would tweet out like a week in advance, like, "Hey, you guys watch this movie beforehand," and then me and Joe would give our thoughts on the movie. Yeah,
So that's probably not what you guys are doing this week then.
especially since I just streamed for 5 days. Believe it or not, haven't had a chance to watch A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Hey, true.
Wasn't high on the
All
list
right.
of things
You guys
to
are gonna
do.
have
Spoiler,
fun
that's
way
gonna
to
be
do
the
it.
Let's
first
get out of
movie
here.
we
Come
do.
on,
Is
boys,
the
let's
next
get out of here.
episode.
Let's get out of
Wait, what were you going to say?
We can just talk
what
about
will
it
it be?
after the app.
Okay, fair enough. All right, that being said, we appreciate everybody for being here. We appreciate everybody for subscribing to the Patreon, mostly Skylar and Picaro. We appreciate.
Fuck all the other patrons. Those are the two homies.
Fuck
I
all
think
y'all.
that's it. Come back next week.
Also, shout out
Ghost Gray 13 for
really
following.
disappeared in my chest
Oh
here.
god damn it!
Lost in the sauce.
We did too much stuff with Grub Butts, so now I can't find my thing.
Oh, good job.
We're great high production value here. On nope, don't even worry about it. Don't even fret, baby. Here you go. See you guys.